What's happening, fellas? Crazy Brit here, and we're back with some more GTTCC action, this time from St Croix for round 3, race 5, and we're at St Croix C reversed, so very long track, over 3-minute laps. It's actually a double header at St Croix. The second race will be St Croix A reversed, so 2 big tracks over 3 minutes long. But this is the first race of the evening, and let's see how the grid forms up. So filler for quick fit, either fill in for Groot, Martin or Marshall. I'm not sure, but only one driver for quick fit in it then tonight. We've only got 9 drivers on the grid. So first up is Matt in that Omegans. Very nice livery there. Second place is Danny. Very good performance from him in qualifying. Third place is Rafa. Then we got Buffon in 4th place, doing very well in that Megane. 5th place is Apache. Then on to gold in 6th place, first of the Infinity Decal team. 7th place is All Big Will. Missed the first 2 weeks, but he's here and he's racing for Red Bull. And look at that livery. I love that little tongue on the front of the car there. Absolutely funny. Then 8th place is Dave, and in last place is Haz. Not a very good qualifying from him, but there's only 9 cars, so he will still get some decent points as well. Whoever finishes in 9th. So let's get this race underway. Wait for the lights to go out and get this race underway. So who's going to get into turn 1? Is there going to be any chaos? As you can see, that is a really big track. Very difficult corners. Lots of different corners. And here we go then. Matt Elwood leads us down to turn 1. Everyone looked like they got away cleanly. And we're almost 3 wide, 4 wide going down the straight onto the first turn. Let's just go down to the back of the field, see if we can see any chaos. No, we can't. Everyone gets away cleanly. As we head now down the field, we're going round the next corner, down the left hand. And this is where we get into the little twisty section, as I like to call it. We've got the left, we've got a right, and then we come through the S's. Someone runs a bit wide, that's Raffo in second already. As now we head down, still on the twisted section, we go down this long right hand that also falls away from you as you go through it, and then straight into a hairpin. So you want to take some late apex around this hairpin, as now we go into the longest straight of this track as well. Down the long straight, everyone gets away through, so take this opportunity to see what the order is like. So we've got Matt Elwood in 1st place, followed by Rafa in 2nd, Buffon up to 3rd now. Danny's down to 4th, still doing a good job in 4th place. He's got Infinity Divs right behind him. Infinity Divs looking to get a move. So is Buffon on Rafa as well. 6th place is Apache. 7th is Haz. All Big Will down to 9th now. 8th, sorry, and Gold down to 9th. Matt Elwood now leading the way. He's opening a gap to 2nd and 3rd. Buffon now up into 2nd place. Very good job from him getting past Rafa on the straight as they head now down the right hand. Oh, Matt Elwood loses it. Oh, he's around onto the bridge. Luckily it's ghosted and stays out of the way of everyone. Unfortunate for him, but now Buffon up into lead as they go across the bridge. Rafa in 2nd. Following the way from Infinity Davis, he comes up to 3rd place, as now they go around through the left-hander and through the S's. Apache defending well from Infinity Dave there, now gets past him and is up into 3rd place. Puts Dave back down to 4th, but here comes Danny. He's going to try and have a look as well. He's going to try and make a move on Dave. He goes on the inside. Dave losing the little back end a little bit loose. So now Danny up into 4th and Dave back down to 5th. He had a great race with these two back at Kyoto with Apache and Danny. So it looks like that's resumed as Buffon and Raffo back up at front. Obviously we don't have any group this time, so he won't be having a good battle with Raffo. Hopefully we're back tonight for Bathurst and and Nürburgring GP as well, so that's going to be a good race. Likewise with Martin and Marshall and Adi and all the rest of them who's not here tonight. All Big Will now back up to 6. Has in 7th. We've got Gold down in 8th place, and obviously Matt had that issue getting onto the bridge and he's in 9th. Bit of a gap, but he's trying to catch back up. Back up to the front then. Buffoon still leaning away from Raffo. Apache now leaning away from Danny. Are very close together. It looks like they could have a good little battle. Love the L plates on the back of Danny's car there. Very comedic and very nice little funny touch there. You see the L plates on the back of his car. He's probably going to be learning a lot tonight from Apache. Or is he going to go for a lunge? We'll have to wait and see. As we head now onto lap 2. That was 1 lap. Nearly 4-minute lap then. 3:56. Obviously the next lap will be a bit faster than that, but I'd say probably maybe a 54, maybe a 53, something like that. Infinity Dave, he's in 5th place. Still trying to get back up to 4th place. Danny. Or Big Will now in the back of him, he's in 6th place. Has in 7th, now having to defend from Gold, who's trying to mount a charge and get an overtake done on him for 7th place. And Matt, oh, Matt's had another issue, he's spun round. Let's have a quick look at what happened there. Oh, he just outbrakes himself, gets the line wrong, gets into the wall, and around he goes, and into the other wall on the other side of the track. Tries to turn around, doesn't quite get it done. Gets to find the gear, there he goes. Very big shame for him there. Back up front though, Buffon is now opening a gap to Raffo. This one must be a good track for Buffon. Doing very well out front. Raffo in 2nd, just trying to stay with him. 3rd place is Apache. He's still defending from Danny. As we head onto a long straight, is Danny going to be able to get his slipstream and possibly get an overtake done before we go to the next corner, which is the left up-hand corner. Very tricky if you get the speed wrong. You have to manage the speed. Don't be tempted to get on the accelerator too early, or you're going to be going washing out into the wall. He doesn't get it done, then just sticks behind him. Can he get it done on this corner or into the next tight right hand or onto the bridge? Maybe be careful. Don't want to do what Matt Elwood did and run out wide and then spin the car onto the bridge. He doesn't. He managed to follow him through. Let's look side by side as they're coming now across the bridge. Is Danny going to be able to get a lunge? He's on the outside line for the next corner. It's going to be very close, but then if he sticks next to him, he's going to be on the inside. He doesn't. He backs out of it. He's going to try and get the crossover now as they following each other, and is following him now up the hill through the S's. Is he going to be able to get him? Still following him around. He doesn't go for a lunge this time. Apache defends very well from Danny. Now we come into the 2 right-handers. Very square corners. Very similar to each other, and there he goes. Then Danny puts it on the inside, gets the exit off the curb, and gets up into 3rd place. Well done from Danny there. Great racecraft, great momentum to get that inside line and get the pass done. As we come down now, we've got Infinity Dave to defend from Mo Big Will. Is he going to be able to get this? Is Old Big Will going to be able to get this pass done, or can Dave just shut the door on him, just defend and stop the momentum that he's got coming through these couple of corners? They're actually closing the gap to Apache now. Apache looks to be falling off a little bit then. Oh, there's a little bit of glance on the wall there. Bit of a tricky corner, that one. Go down to 7th place. Old Big Will's actually got past Has. So Old Big set Gold trying to close that gap now to Old Big Will. Has us coming through, great shot there, and 9th place is Matt Elwood is just coming onto that straight now. But back up front then, Buffon still leading the way as we head on to the next lap, to lap 3. What's his lap time going to be? It's a 3:45, so I was way off then. It's a lot faster than I predicted there. But again, I'm not racing, so love the stickers on that car, by the way. Still, again, thank you for the added support there. P1 Raffo still in second, just buying his time. Maybe he's better on the tyres than Buffon is. You know, maybe he's just sticking there, letting Buffon leading the way. I'm sure he's going to capitalise at some point, but he's doing a great job. And both Irish drivers then leading the way. Danny now in third after getting past Apache, and he's leading the way for the rest of the pack, pulling out a bit of a gap now as we head through the hairpin onto the big straight. Apache still in fourth, defending now, coming under a bit more pressure from Oh Big Will and Infinity Graphics, and Oh Big Will has actually got past Infinity Dave. So we'll have to see how this one plays out. Dave just following the train now as they get the slipstream. Can they slipstream each other up to the back of that orange Megane of Danny? As we head back down. Oh, actually no, we got side-by-side action nearly now. Oh Big Will's looking like he's going to try and overtake on Apache. Is he going to be able to get the lunge? He's going to go for the outside line, is he? Apache defends that very well. As now we get onto the bridge, it looks like Danny's slowed down a bit. They're actually catching up to him as they go line astern on the bridge. Now here's Oh Big Will. He's going to try and get that inside line for the next corner. They're nearly 3 wide. There's Infinity Dave on the outside line. Apache defends well, shuts that door on that move. Doesn't get the overspeed over because Apache's right there. Can't move the car. So now they're just following through the next couple of turns. And Apache doing all that he needs to. Is anyone going to go for a late lunge? There's Dave on the inside. Doesn't quite get it though. As now they come now through the next couple of turns. We've had a change of position up front. Raffo's actually got past Buffon. So great work from Raffo there. Buffon now down to second, and he's going to come under more pressure from Danny then. Danny's on the charge here. He sets a purple sector on the third lap. Is he going to be able to get any sort of momentum here and try and do an overtake on Buffon? Apache now coming under increasing pressure from Oh Big Will. Oh Big Will still sat there behind him. Infinity Dave still there in 6th place, sitting behind these two, who's obviously going to capitalise if these two have a mistake or are coming together, as it's looking close between the two. As they head now onto the little straight here before the last couple of turns to the start-finish straight. We'll come back to this little battle here. Gold now in 7th still. Just a little bit of a gap to 6th place of Dave, and a little bit of a gap to Haz. Haz obviously in 8th, and same with the gap of between him and Matt. Matt still in 9th place. So Raphael still leading the way in 1st. Danny now into 2nd. He's got past Buffon as we come across the line to start lap 4. And Danny has the fastest lap now of a 3:44.4. So Buffon trying to get onto the back of him again. He's going to try and regain that momentum and that pace that he had in the first couple of laps. Is he going to try and go for an overtake here? He's going to try maybe. As we head back down here though, we've had a change of position. Apache now in 4th still, but Infinity Dave has got past Oh Big Will for that 5th spot. So they swap positions. Now coming through the twisty section. And Dave is going to have to start defending anytime soon, because there's Oh Big Will right behind him as Oh Big Will gets on the grass. Oh, little bit of a moment there for Dave. Managed to save the car. Great car control there. That could have been a costly mistake there, but he managed to just keep control of the little snap that he had there. Great work there from Dave. But now that's allowed Gold back there to catch up considerably to the back of these two. So we'll have to see how this one plays out as we head back up now. Apache still in fourth, just in the gap of his own. But here's Buffoon. He's going to try and size up Danny for an overtake, possibly onto the bridge maybe. As we head ever closer now to that halfway mark in this race. He's not going to really go for a lunge here. He's just going to follow him through. They don't run wide. Great driving from the pair there. There's Apache. Oh, we've got someone going wide there. That was all Big Will. He managed to keep 6th place, but Gold's surely behind him closer now. Let's go on board with Gold. Yep, it's definitely closer to the car in front now. As we go on the board with him, he's going to get on the brakes. Now through the little S's before we go up to go up the hill to the next corner. He's definitely got the charge now. He's definitely closer. He's going to get his slipstream as they head now into the right hander. A bit of a trick in this corner. You need to be careful on exit. Now we go through the little left hand kink before the 2 right handers. Very similar, these corners. That's one. Gets a good exit on the curb. Now we're braking for 2. Missed the apex a little bit there, but overall good decent corner there. As you can see, the car's up in front. Just going round the left hander now. Now on the little straight. Down to the left hander on the brakes. Down into 3rd gear. Get on the power. And up through the gears. Still that gap remains just a little bit. It might have edged out a little bit as we go for the right hander now. Now it's going to lead on to the left hander and the little straight before the next couple of corners. Get the apex there. Now onto the straight. Now he's going to have to get in his slipstream to get some speed. Should be able to get closer to him to start the next lap on lap 5, as we're now 5 seconds away from 15 minutes, halfway through the race. Lap 4 coming to an end, soon to start lap 5 as we get on this little tricky corner here. Gets a little bit of a touch on the wall there. Still very close, very marginal here. And now we head on to the next lap. Just complete the lap. Great work from Gold there to keep up. So we've got All Big Will in 6th, Dave in 5th. Bit of a gap now is Apache, he's in 4th place. And then up front we've got Buffoon, he's now fallen away a little bit now from the top 2, but Danny is up into 1st. Let's see if we can actually get to where he made the overtake. So as you see, we're going into the corner now. He gets the lunge on the inside. Gets the move done, a little bit of a touch there. And the back end swings around. Now coming into the last corner, he gets that move done. Great work from Danny there. Is he going to be on for a first win in this league in Elite 2? He's looking very strong at this track. Obviously still got the fastest lap. Still setting 3:44s. Raffo is set 3:44 earlier, but he's had 2 3:46s, so a bit slower than Danny then. Likewise with Buffoon. So it looks like it could be Danny's to lose. So Buffoon now in 3rd place, still following the top 2 around. Still a bit of a gap there. He's got a gap, sizable gap to Apache in 4th place. He's just racing his own race, just manages tyres. Trying to keep a decent pace up, so he doesn't have a bit lose a lot of time to the top 3. Same with Dave, but now he is coming under pressure again from All Big Will again. So All Big Will is going to try and get into make an overtake and get that 5th place from Dave. This could be a bit of a close battle between these two. They've been racing pretty much side by side all race for about 16 minutes now, so we'll have to see what the second half of the race is like. But so far so good. He's going to try and get an overtake. He's got the slipstream. Is he going to be able to get out of the slipstream and pull around him? Can he get it done into the next turn? He sets a purple sector because of the slipstream. Just shy of being a 10 faster. Gets the move done into the left-hander there, but there's Dave onto the back of him already. Is he going to try and get a lunge into the next corner? No, he's not. He's just going to follow him around. Do they run wide? They don't. On the curb, there's Gold following him behind as well. And now we're waiting for Haz. He's coming round the left-hander now. He's in 8th place, and Matt Elwood is considerably behind, but still running at 9th place. Got a bit of a few scuffs on the front of that McGann as well from hitting the wall, but he's doing a good job to finish this race. Raffo now has got back past Danny, so these two are having a great race this round, and he's leading now from Danny. It looks like in the early few races that Raffo would be very dominant in this battle, but he's doing a great job to lead from 2nd place. Buffoon still in that 3rd place, got a bit of a gap now to 3rd place and 4th place, so he's in a bit of a world of his own, just running his own race. Apache now coming under pressure from 5th place. All Big Will is now closing that gap. Can he get this gap down even further and possibly get an overtake to get that 4th place from him? Just managing the gap here. Now coming through the left-hander. Oh, we've got Infinity Dave just going on the grass there a little bit. Just runs it a bit wide. That's give the place to Gold for 6th place. So Dave just falling off a little bit now. Tyre wear should be coming into effect around about now. There's a lot of corners around this track, so those tyres are going to be screaming. Oh, Big Will still chasing down Apache there for that 5th spot. Oh, Apache is very slow out of that corner. That's going to allow All Big Will to possibly get a move down onto the start-finish straight. If not before, he's on the inside. He's going to be alongside on the start-finish straight as we come across the line to start lap 6. Is he going to be able to get that pass done? He is. Apache's going to tuck in behind him, so All Big Will up to 4th. Dave is in the pits for a new set of soft tyres, super soft tyres. So he's hoping to get some fresh tyres, and maybe that'll boost him up back up to the front of the grid. It just depends how worn the front runners tyres are, but as you can see, Apache's still there, but Gold is here now. He's in 6th place and he's hunting down Apache. Is he going to be able to make a move on Apache? He's now the lead in Infinity Decals team car, so they're going to want a strong finish in points for this race as we come back to this battle. And he's looking. Can he make a move in the next couple of corners? He's going to want to try and do something. Obviously only just about 10 minutes to go, so we've only got a few laps left of this track. We'll have to see what time we're at when we get back to the start-finish straight. But now he's in his slipstream. Is he going to try and get an overtake into the next corner? He's not quite close enough yet. Still getting his slipstream. Can he possibly make any move, or is Apache going to make a move on All Big Will? He's looking on the inside. There's a bit of smoke there. Don't know if there was contact, but now Apache's in the middle. He has contact with All Big Will there. All Big Will into the wall, and now Gold has capitalised on that. Gets the overspeed there, and now Gold is up into 4th. Great driving from Gold there. Great overtake. Capitalised on the little contact that Apache and All Big Will had, and boosted him up into 4th. So we head back up to the front now. Buffoon is now putting pressure on Raffo as Danny is back into the lead again. Bit of a tyre squeal there as they come round the corner. Definitely should be suffering from tyre wear now. It looks like the cars are just struggling a bit more as they wait from the first few laps. As we head on to the last sector of the track now. We're edging closer to that 22-minute mark. And oh no, Buffon has got a penalty. Half a second penalty. He must have run wide and abused the track limit somewhere, but now he's trying to just scratch that penalty off. Still 4/10 behind. So still 4/10 of a penalty left. Remember, he can't overtake while he's still got a penalty, so he's going to have to try and burn it off. There he goes. But as that made him lose a bit of time, there's a bit of a gap that's formed there, and he clonks the wall. Sparks fly. So now there's a bit of a gap that's bigger. Can he regain his concentration and focus and try and get back on the back of Raffo as we head to the front and have a look at Danny? He's leaning the way. He's going to come round and start lap 7. Still got the fastest lap time, and there's probably going to be 2 more laps, sorry, left as we head on to head closer to 23 minutes. Raffo still closely following behind. Now down to 4th place we go, and there's Gold. He's coming round the first corner now, doing a great job. He's got a sizable gap now to 5th place of Apache. Then there's a gap to 6 of All Big Will, and then a really big gap to Infinity Dave in 7th, who's now being caught by Haz, who hasn't pitted. So let's see if those fresh tyres help Dave out and if he can regain. Oh no, he gets into the wall in the first turn. That will not help him in his quest to try and catch All Big Will back up. But they're running a few corners back there, so it's not all said and done yet. Matt Elwood still in 9th place, still just trying to soldier on and get this race finished and get some decent points for Quick Fit. Unfortunately, none of the normal Quick Fit drivers are here tonight, so not a good showing from Team Quick Fit on this particular race. But as we go around now, the left-hander leading up to the bridge, Danny is still leading the way in first, doing a really good job here. I'm wondering, yes, we can look at the live timing. As you can see, he's got a gap of 2.3 seconds to Raffo. Then there's a gap, Raffo's got a gap of 2.9 to Big Buffon, and then it's a 3-second gap from Gold. And then Infinity Dave is 2 seconds, 20 seconds back, sorry, from All Big Will. And then Haz is behind Dave now with only 4/10 in it. There he is, he's right behind him as they come onto the bridge now. So Dave now is going to be under pressure, he's under threat. May lose this position to Haz. We'll have to see how this one plays out. As we head back up to the front, then Danny's still leading the way from Raffo. Raffo in 2nd from Buffon. Buffon in 3rd from Gold. Still about 2-3 second gap between Gold and Buffon. Likewise with Apache. So they're all spaced out evenly pretty much now. All Big Will in 6th place still. Then we've got Infinity Dave. He's now been able to pull a little bit of a gap now to Haz, but Haz is still right there. And Matt Elwood is tagging behind in that 9th spot. So we head back up to this gap. This is pretty much all the closest battle on track, but as you can see, that gap is slowly extending. Obviously Dave's got those fresh tyres, so he'll be able to get around these corners with a bit more grip than the other guys who haven't pitted. But is he going to have enough time to make anything of those tyres, or is it going to be pretty much too little too late with only 1 lap left after this? Oh, he lights the rears up, doesn't get the best launches off that corner there. and that allows Haz to get his slipstream, and he's right behind him. Is he going to try for a lunge on the next corner? I don't think he's too close at the minute. As we head now down into left-hander, which leads into the left-hand kink. Sorry, right-hand kink. Sorry, not left-hand, right-hand. As we now head on to the start-finish straight to start the final lap. Yes, it should be the final lap. We've got lap times of between 3:40 and 3:50, depending on how slow the cars, slow the paces of the cars. So this will be the final lap. Can Danny hold off second place? Oh no, he can't. He's off the track. He's on the grass. Where's Raffo? Oh, Raffo's coming round. So he had a bit of a sizable gap then. He went on the grass. Must have just run wide out of that hairpin corner. But now the gap has considerably closed. So can Raffo make any challenge to Danny to get the win? There's still a bit of a sizable gap there. So I have to see how this one plays out. But good recovery from Danny there to go on the grass, but still remaining first. Back into third place we've got Buffon. He's coming around the corner, just a bit far back from Raffo at the minute, as they turn on the right hand corner to go across the bridge. Both cars come through okay. There's Buffon coming through, and now we watch Gold come through. He comes through the corner okay, very well. And there's Apache in fifth place then. He's coming onto the bridge. No dramas from those five. There's Bergwell coming through. He's in sixth place. And we go further back now to the seventh of Infinity Dave. He's coming up the corner, up to the bridge then. So what can he do? Can he do anything? Is he going to run wide, or does it? Oh, he gets a bit of sideways action there. He gets on the curb. That's still great car control from Dave there. Has still in eighth, and Matt Elwood coming across the bridge now in ninth place. Be kicking himself about a first lap incident that he had. But as we head back up to the front, then into the final two sections now. Danny still leading the way. Can he get his first ever win in this league for this season? Season 16 of the GTTCC. Been going for quite a long time now. Evolved over the years, different formats and stuff, but obviously you've got the one car, one make race on the first race, and then you get to pick your own car for the second race. But it still remains as one of the biggest GT league competitions on GT Sport, all organised over Facebook and through friends of friends, and it's absolutely great championship to run in. Obviously run by Mr. Chris Wall himself, and also Seamus. But back to the racing then. Danny's going to come across the final corner. Absolute great performance this race, and he's going to come across the line and he's going to win the race. In second is P1 Raffo. Great showing from him. Great showing from Buffon as well. He's going to get third place. Decent points there. Decent points as well for Gold. He's going to finish in fourth. Great position from him. Fifth place is going to go to Apache. He slides across the line. Spin. Very nice spin there, Mr. Apache. Next up is sixth place of All Big Will. He's going to finish the race as nice. And has managed to be able to get past Dave. So this is very close then between these two positions. And Matt Elwood is right behind him as well. So these two must have had a bit of issues coming across the final lap. But Haz is going to take seventh place. And then Infinity Dave finishing eighth, and Matt Elwood is going to come across the line and finish in ninth. Great racing from the boys there once again. I shall do the replays one day this weekend after tonight's race, and remember we're racing from Bathurst and Mount Panorama, and also Nürburgring GP as well. So until then, I shall see you later. Goodbye.